So, what's good, y'all? I'm LoneeAppleton. I'm a healthy family advocate. I am a healing journey coach. I am a twice published author and the host of Pen and Paper Period podcast, which airs the first and third Sundays of every month. You can find all things Lonnie at LoneeLifestyle.com. I am in the midst of telling my journey and my story into who I am today. If I leave something undone in a previous video, by all means, leave a comment, book a coaching session, and let's talk about it. I can always make a follow-up video, but if I continue to pick up where I left off, I'll never move forward. And that's what we have to pay attention in life. If we're constantly trying to pick up where we left off, we'll never move forward. So we have to pay attention to the times in our life where we're picking up where we left off. We're unwilling to let the past go. If we're unwilling to move the past forward, then we can never move forward. So pay attention to the baggage that you're carrying forward. I know that to be true because my daughters are carrying in grocery bags right now. Anyway, so I published my book. I had my blog talk radio with my cousin. We were frenemies. I know that now because I've experienced. The thing is, and this is how we know when we deserve better, because we experience better. So my husband is the man that treated me the best that I've ever been treated, and that's why I married him. But understand, my husband has elevated my standards, so I will never accept. And this is why you keep cycling back, because you keep accepting because you haven't experienced better. But if you allow yourself to stay single enough to allow yourself to experience better, then you have to now grapple with, does the God that you serve allow you to be dealing with more riffraff? Because you're waiting on the physical world confirmation. You have to trust that better is out there. So you have to be willing to be single. My sis is celebrating her, I believe, 7th year of celibacy. And she's been celibate in relationships, long-term relationships. And she's found people who are okay with her being celibate. So you have to understand that those willing to wait on God and truly trust in the healing, delivering power of God are willing to wait on God and go without until and ever. So with my husband has set the bar, but understand that I'm willing to stay single, not be out of bitterness, but I'm willing to stay single because if I was able to attract in my husband, which was a cut of eons from every man that there was one guy, but otherwise eons away from everyone else, then like everyone was a piece of what I desire. Even my husband is a piece of what I desire. He's not all encompassing. I'm probably not all encompassing for him. But all of them are a piece of what I desire. And what my husband did was he gave me peace. The one that gives you peace, not the one that gets your coochie wet, not the one that gets your car, not the one that, has stimulating conversation, not the one, all these different things. Now, if you are waiting on God and you are working on yourself, all of these things are possible in one person. This is something I know to be true because I'm all of those things for the right person. My husband, in his present state, is all of those things for the right person. But understand that he was not all of those things for me, and I'm sure I wasn't all of those things for him. But understand, if we break up, I know that all of those things in one person are possible. Because I understand that I attract in different aspects of what I'm asking for, because Satan heard my prayers too. And Satan was like, he's going to appease to the carnal mind first. Oh yes. Oh, thick neck looking ass nigga. Bring your chocolatey ass over here. Yes. Satan's going to appeal to the flesh first. And when you're waiting on God, it's a process. In order for you to be ready for this all-encompassing man, what do you think you need to become? An all-encompassing woman. That's what I was speaking to this young man last night. I was like, I understand your mother accepts where you halfway do things because she wants to halfway do things. But understand, she has settled into halfway doing things because she lives with men and they're not going to do things all the way. So she had to come into a space. There are some women who halfway do things. But there's other women like myself who halfway do things for sanity. I lived the way that I lived to maintain my sanity. If I tried to maintain my standards, which I tried for years, it was the most stressful stuff because I was constantly running behind people trying to keep things perfect. It's not perfect. It's just at a higher standard than everybody else around me. And so I told this young man, I was like, do you plan on marrying a woman one day? Do you plan on having peace in your home? Well, you better elevate your standards beyond what your mother has been willing to accept because of the life that she's created around herself, and the knowing that she has to alter this reality. She's done the best that she can, and so she's settled for things being half done. But understand that your wife, if you marry excellence, expects excellence in return. So you must start preparing yourself now for the wife that you are calling into yourself, and you must start preparing yourself now for the husband that you are calling into yourself.